Hurling is kind of a religion in my family. All my cousins are hurling and all my female cousins are camogie players and stuff, so.
They'd meet up down at the farm. There could have been 12 or 14 of them playing sport every day.
It was always kicking a soccer ball or playing hurling, so I was just kind of really born into sport, really. So when I was a young lad, I'd be just tipping off the wall, just back to myself. Yeah, not allowed to hit the cooler anymore. So I used to go back far and actually aim for it, but then when my father came out and saw it and told me what it was for, I got killed.
Well, we would do a lot of work together and we'd get on very well together, and he'd be very highly regarded as a hurler, like in Tulla, like they'd have great time for him.
Big thing for me was seeing my dad hurl and Shawnee McMahon, Brian Lohan and all them. They are what drove my generation of teammates.
I got a headline one time in New York because I got so many scores. It was Machine Gun McInerney was the headline, and the paper was sent back to Tulla, and a lot of people would know me for hurling. Like.
And GAC is at every doorstep. Everybody knows somebody that's involved some way.
It kind of binds people of different generations together, where people have something really, really in common, and that really lends itself to community life.
Just winning an All-Star for cornerback was a pretty cool feeling, and for the few weeks after it I was getting claps on the back and handshakes and stuff, so.
As far as I was concerned, it couldn't get any better. You know, he had achieved what an awful lot of great Clare hurlers hadn't.
He was just kind of the darling of Tulla at that stage. It put him up on a pedestal that he deserved as one of the greats of Tulla and of Clare.
Well, look, the kids that follow hurling were absolutely amazed when David joined the staff here in the school, and they were really, really delighted.
That's our teacher there, David McInerney. He's the best Clare hurler I know.
I'd like to think there's a bit of style to my hurling, but my father now was known as a bit of a hatchet man, so.
His father seemingly was very tough.
The best way to describe Jim would be that he would be very competitive.
Maybe behind my back, but I was never called to me anyway.
When I was younger, I could have had a small bit of pressure on me to be tough like him. And I was a very small kid, so as I got older, the growth spurt came and leaving certain.
I've never seen a man to kind of progress year on year that he has, like, and there's still a lot more left in him.
He's really transformed into a different animal, and in my opinion, he's one of the best hurlers in Ireland at the moment.
The last few years of Clare hurling, we've been a little bit unsuccessful. At the same time, I'd be hopeful. I think that we're going to make a big push for it and hopefully get to the knockout stages of the Allianz Leagues and give it a right rattle. Just some lads haven't experienced success at the senior level with this team yet. And I just love them to see what it's like. Come on! I definitely will settle in Tulla. I just love the village and love the people in it, so a lot of bog and hills and rain, but no, it's the people. It's the people in Tulla are the nice ones, so.
Supporting all 32 counties, Allianz.